You want to help by donating to the victims of the disaster, but you want to make sure that your money is actually going to the people who need it the most, right? So we posted our campaign to help these people out on social media.
And while many of you left positive comments on our Facebook page, others had questions about how the Red Cross uses the money that it donates that are donated to the people that need it. Lindsay Nadrith with our sister station out in Washington set out to verify how the Red Cross compares to similar charities and where your money is going.
I took those questions from social media to the Red Cross. Here's their response. So we've been getting a lot of comments on Facebook. Not all of them are negative, but some of them are. So I wanted to read just a few of those comments we've received. One person commented saying, "Never donate to the Red Cross. There's plenty of better charities that give nearly 100% of donations to the cause. Red Cross's CEOs make millions and fudge their statistics." Along those same lines, somebody else commented saying the Red Cross pockets most of the money for themselves, donate to other people who truly help. Third comment we received, the Red Cross is a scam. How do you respond to comments like that?
Those are always really hard to hear. They're especially really hard for our volunteers who put in so much time and effort and energy into helping people. I hate hearing that we're a scam. I know the people who work in this organization. I've been here for almost 9 years, and I see the time and the dedication and the true empathy that we're a volunteer-run organization. 97% of the Red Cross workforce is volunteers. These are people who've chosen to give their time to the Red Cross because they believe in our mission, and they are the ones who are making it happen.
Another big question we get from people has to do with money spent on internal costs versus money that's actually going to help victims. Is enough money going to help victims?
We have, every year we go through an independent audit. So right now our national audit is done by KPMG. And so they look at that exact question. What does our operational cost look like? Truly, where does the money go? And they verified that 90 to 91 cents of every dollar donated is going into the programs and services that are helping the people who are impacted by disasters. It goes into our humanitarian services.
Can people be confident that money they donate to help victims of Hurricane Harvey is going to the victims?
They should. Absolutely. So we have a designated fund specific to Hurricane Harvey. All of the money that goes into that is being used right now for the critical aid. So all the sheltering that's being done, all the feeding that's being done, getting the Red Crossers down to the area. And these are specialized volunteers who can help with health service needs, disaster mental health, counseling, trauma impact, that kind of thing. All of that funding is going right now to that critical need.
I set out to verify the Red Cross's disaster response and how much of your money is going toward relief efforts. For this story, I spoke with Ashley Post, the Senior Development Manager for Charity Navigator. Charity Navigator is the nation's largest independent charity evaluator that rates 8,500 charities. I also checked with Charity Watch, a watchdog organization for charities that looks into how efficiently a charity uses your donations. Finally, I checked with the Better Business Bureau. Here's what I learned.
When we break down their 990, which is the tax form that they're filing with the IRS, based on what they've reported, we're breaking up that they're spending 90 cents of every dollar on program expenses, and so that's things that are going straight to what they're delivering, and then about 10% on administrative and fundraising expenses.
Charity Navigator says they found the breakdown of what the Red Cross spends on programs versus administrative costs is proportionate, so it meets the requirement for a charity they would recommend. Charity Navigator has a 4-star rating system. It gave the American Red Cross 3 out of 4 stars. 3 stars means the organization is meeting industry standards. 4 stars means the organization is exceeding industry standards. Charity Navigator recommends 3- and 4-star organizations as good ones to donate to. Since the Red Cross has 3 stars, Charity Navigator recommends the Red Cross and the Harvey relief effort. You can also compare charities similar in size to the Red Cross on Charity Navigator's website. So let me take you through a few of those to see how they compare to the Red Cross. Charity Navigator gave AmeriCares, a nonprofit disaster relief organization, 4 out of 4 stars. The site gave AmeriCares a higher rating than the Red Cross based on higher scores for accountability and transparency metrics and financial performance metrics. Another charity similar in size to the Red Cross, according to Charity Navigator, is Direct Relief. The organization also got 4 out of 4 stars and was given a perfect score for accountability and transparency metrics and financial performance metrics. Finally, a third charity similar in size is one called All Hands Volunteers. Charity Navigator gave them 4 out of 4 stars as well, based on the same metrics. So I did find other charities with higher ratings on Charity Navigator compared to the Red Cross. But Charity Navigator still gives the Red Cross high marks for using donations efficiently.
Based on our standards and our methodology, they've met the criteria to get that 3 out of 4 star rating, and so we would definitely recommend donating to them.
Charity Watch gives charities a letter rating instead of a star rating. On their website, they gave the American Red Cross a B+. Charity Watch says this was calculated after an in-depth analysis of the Red Cross's financial documents. They found the Red Cross spent 89% of its expenses on charitable programs. The remaining 11% was spent on overhead, which includes fundraising, management, and general. The organization also looked at how much the Red Cross has to spend to raise $100. It found the Red Cross has to spend $30 to raise $100. Charity Watch says they consider a charity to be highly efficient when an organization spends 75% or more of their expenses on programs, and the cost to raise $100 is $25 or less. In this case, the Red Cross spends 89% of expenses on programs, so it passes there. But it costs $30 to raise $100. So they don't quite make the mark there, according to Charity Watch, which is why they have a B+ rating. I also checked with the Better Business Bureau. They list the Red Cross as an accredited charity that meets standards. So we can verify through 3 separate watchdog organizations that the Red Cross is recommended as a good charity for your donations.